What's going on? Mm, I don't know. It says I'm live though, so that's what's up. Let me see what if okay, yeah, there we go. I wonder why I can't check and see if my if I'm being heard. I can see that I am being seen, but I do not see. Hmm. Okay. Anywho, let me check the chat real fast. Good morning, Tammy. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I'm just getting set up, and hopefully I got enough stuff to get this good plant party started, because that's exactly what I'm here to do. These kids is waking up and going to school, and by the way, I stay in the hood, so there are hood things growing on in the hood this morning. So yeah, this is where I'm at on my porch. So with that being said, welcome, gardening comrades. I am GMama Growz Hard in the Garden. Thank you for scrolling through, and I would appreciate your support of my channel by clicking that like button. This is my weedy pop-up, where I pop up in my garden and turn on my camera while I'm working. And this morning, I've been working so hard, I almost forgot to turn my camera on because I got to set up some junk. Like, yeah, slow me down, will you, with all this setting up of the camera stuff. And let me check the chat again. And if y'all wondering why I got my good Scully on, it's because when I came out this morning, it was only like 40 something degrees. And let me see what the weather say it is, or what my little hygrometer say it is. Look like 62 right now. So please forgive all my sniffling and all that jazz. But yeah, I ain't gonna have the camera on me no way. But just know that it's a little chilly out here. Good morning, sis. Growing with Hussin'. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Mike's Chaotic Gardening. Leaving Thun. Oh, thank you, Mike. Enjoy your morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. You say you was going to bed and it caused you. Okay, I hear you. That's my art. Grand Rising. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Can y'all hear me pretty good? Because it feels like I'm talking loud, but then I hear all these motorcycles and buses. Baby girl vibes. Blessings. Good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Joshua Gabriel. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Miss Cheryl Norris. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate y'all time. And this morning, I am having a plant party. Yeah, I didn't want to say that too loud, but that's what's about to grow on here, because thanks to my uh, internet cousins over at the family reunion with Mr. Broke Farmer over there, when he had his members of the garden club, he had a giveaway, and it was a cash app. And Mel's Garden won. Yes, she did. And she found it in the kindness of her heart, hear me now, to bless me with her winnings. And that's what I'm up here doing right now. And can you hang on one quick second? Because it looked like something. Hold on. I'm going to have to spin y'all around, though. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have to figure this out, because, yeah. But like I was saying, give me a minute. This is my broom that I have to come out here with and clear a pathway because of all of the spiders. And I think I'm gonna have to harvest that. But Miss Mel's garden, yeah, she donated her winnings from the family reunion over there with our internet cousins to me. And I am so grateful. Yes, I am. Because I was wondering how I was going to get this tree that I got with the winnings that she so kindly donated to me and blessed me with. Because this is what had happened. My apple tree. This was one of 3 that I have. I have 2 that are in Michigan also. But this one was the odd, I want to say, blushing delight variety. And it was tricked by that. The weather kept changing. It would flower, then it would bud. And finally, this happened. It started turning dark. And not to mention, I had already pruned it. But anywho, it had succumbed to the elements. And unfortunately, I'm not going to get my beans or my cucumbers because I don't have that much time. And that melon just is not getting any bigger anyway. But yeah, it didn't make it. So I replaced it with another one, and the only one that I could find here was of the same variety that I already have, but I don't mind. And it's been in here a couple of days, and this is the golden Sentinel, and I've already painted the bark, so all I have to do is take it out of this pot and put it into the new pot. And I was torn because my squash, I was gonna put it in this pot, and I haven't got any squash, but at the same time this needs to go because it's taken up. This was actually the pot that it was meant to be in, so I'm going to be putting it in this pot and taking out everything that's in here, maybe but a select few items like this onion that's over here on the corner, and my comfrey in the back over there, because I just put that root in there this season. So yeah, this is going to be the plant party for my columnar apple tree. I have pruned it back and removed a lot of, this is all like new growth that's been painted on, but that's okay. Yeah. And I removed all of the other stuff, and I'm trying not to show the hood over here because, yeah. Anywho, let me get from over here. My bad. And figure out some place to, excuse me, set y'all up for this good plant party. And I have all my soil amendments and everything. I'm hoping I got everything in here. So let me find somewhere to set y'all up. And while I'm looking for some place to set y'all up, let me check the chat again. If you have not clicked that thumbs up or down to let YouTube know how you feel, please do. Thank you kindly. It helps support the channel. Okay, I forgot where I was at, y'all. So let me just catch up with some stuff if I can see anything. Hey, Kay, Renee's Garden. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Detroit Nail Assassin. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. J3 GS JX Farms. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate y'all time. We about to have this good plant party for my apple tree over there, and I'm just trying to figure out a good place to set y'all up, which will probably be this way so I can put the camera over there. I think I made it to the bottom. Miss Alice, don't hurt the harvest. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate the time. TWP popcorn was popping. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I'm setting up, and I have been having pest issues. So yeah, this is why I have my concoction down here to keep them from digging around. But I'm finna get this melon because it appears to be splitting. And I don't want nothing jumping up here. And plus, it's getting cool, like I said, so I can take these vines down and yeah, start cleaning up, because that's exactly when it get cold quick. Once it start getting cold, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna continue to drop. It's not gonna heat back up. So stuff like this, I'm finna take this because this is a nice size pepper. So yeah, I'm gonna take that right on in along with my melon over there. I don't know what type of melon this is still. I am baffled because yeah, it's getting bigger and bigger. And I think I bagged this one too soon. That ain't gonna be nothing. So I'm gonna take that down. And I'm not sure if that one took or not. But let me quit, because I gotta get this into a pot, because like I said, it's getting cold. And I don't want my plants to, well, should I say, I want my plants to be adjusted by the time it get cold here. So let me find some room. And I'm thinking this might be the spot over here because it's the only flat area. Maybe if I move my potatoes. Yeah. So I'm gonna move the potatoes. And please forgive me with all the clickety clack, but and all this jittery. I am not a professional. I'm just turning on my camera while I'm working in my garden. Whew. And I don't want to drop my junk because yes, I do value my phone. It has gotten me through hard times. And I need to make sure that it's on here very well. And that's kind of loose. So hold on. I'm going to have to take it off in order to get it as tight as I want it to be. Because I don't like it wiggling. Please don't wiggle. I'll be nervous. Uh-oh, I done missed. There we go. Alright, now I feel better. I can start getting set up. Let me check the chat again. Most hated bronze flat power guy. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Okay, that's a new name. C. Anthony. I can't pronounce it and I don't want to chop it up, but thank you for scrolling through. I'm about to get my stuff set up so I can up pop my tree. And I guess I should have better thought this out because yeah, am I doing anything with anybody over here? I'm not, so I'm gonna have to move you over here. That'll give me some space. And oh, I do not like spider webs on me. Goodbye. Okay, how about you? I'm taking you down. I see peas over here, to which, yeah, I'm taking those down too. So, oh, you done wrapped around the whole pole, huh? So So maybe if yeah, that'll work. Set you up there because you ain't attached to nothing else. And ta-da. Okay, so maybe I should grab the tree right quick. Too bad I don't know how to put hyperlapse on here, because hyperlapse would be awesome right now. Yes, it would. Okay, so I can move somebody over there, which would be you, because I just cleared. Yes, I did. I cleared that space. You gotta move here like the Matrix. Be quick. Alright. Oh, well, that was dumb, because I gotta get. Okay, let me figure this out now. Because I need to get to you. I guess I'll be backpedaling because, yeah. This is what I gotta do because this is all the space I got to work with. I ain't complaining. I'm just saying. Oh, that's unfortunate. But maybe we can fix you because this pot has been out here a number of seasons. And your poke wheel just rolled right on off. We wasn't ready, was we? We was not. But we'll set you over there out of the way. Because you still holding up by some means. That was unfortunate. It is so many spider webs and they is really getting on my nerves. Oh, this sliding around is working. It's working better. So this is why I keep my pots a certain size so that I am able to handle them. And it's pretty much over for y'all anyway. With your bower self, I thank you for your contribution because you were delicious. Cherokee purple tomato. Okay, so one more plant, and I have enough space. Oh, you full of water? This is my mint pot that I was thinking about cutting in half, but I'm glad I didn't. I just make another mint pot of pineapple mint because I like that mint too. So now I gotta untangle. How am I still stepping on ground cherries? Like what? Let me check the chat again real quick. Uh-oh. Well, I think I better move that out of the way. Cause yeah. Whoa. If you have not clicked that thumbs up or down to let YouTube know how you feel, please do. Thank you kindly. It helps support the channel. Jesus is Lord. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time this morning. Can't watch but listening. Thank you kindly. I appreciate it. Wait, did I see Soul Diva? CA to GA Gardening. Good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I have to get ready for that thing called work. Have an awesome day. You have an awesome day too, Cheryl Norris, and thank you for scrolling through. I hope I ain't missed nothing, y'all. If I have, my apologies, but I'm really working out here, and I'm trying not to uh, slow down because, yeah, I got to get this done. It's getting cold out here pretty quick. So I think I may have squeezed in enough room to grab the tree. Okay, so first let me lay down some because I see. Well, first let me bring y'all over here so y'all can see what I'm doing with this right here. I fought y'all. I'm trying to figure it out. Cause hold on. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, is you gonna stay there? All right, there we go. Cali Bro J, thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. But what's going on here? Yeah, we can see it. Is I'm not sure if I'm going to try and save the. Yeah, so I just thought about it. I'm not saving nothing because it's getting cold out here, and like I said, it's getting cold quick, and I got more seeds that I can sow. Therefore, if it's not a perennial, I'm not going to try to save it. And the only thing in here that I can see, oh, my beans. Where can I put them? See, this is the problem. Trying to save plants because I know, didn't I have another plant? Is that my only one? Oh, I got another one over there. So I can take out this whole pot except for my perennials and my onions. Yeah, so. And this comfrey I just put in there this season, I just took a piece off of another plant and it finally sprung up. And it's liking it over here. And I'm going to be taking this down, which is a part of that watermelon vine over there. And this is a new queen. And I don't think it's getting any bigger because it's dropping to like the 60s and the 50s and the 40s. So this is telling me this weather is going to come in swiftly. So I ain't going to get my feelings hurt waiting on these fruits, knowing it's getting cold out here. And I got to take action for the rest of the health of my plants. So, and it's already a trellis here. So, yeah. What I'm thinking about doing is probably digging around instead of dumping out the whole pot because I am prepared to dump out this whole pot. Yes, I am. But what I'm going to do is leave the stuff intact besides my comfrey here. Maybe I think I'm gonna take those onions too. Do I want to put them back or do I want to? Okay, I'm gonna leave one set and take the big set because that'll give me more room in the middle because I think this root ball is actually bigger than that root ball. But I need to look at both of them. Is there something germinating in there? Oh no, I just knocked off something. So yeah, I think I might have to. And look at the insects. Okay, let's grow. I think I freed it from. Oh, there's some nasturtiums hanging on in here too. Move y'all over. So I'm trying to think, do I want to put the big the little one over here? We're gonna start with the little one first because it's more manageable. Well, that don't make no sense. If I put the big one on, then I have more space. Yeah. Then I can use that little one to catch that mulch. My apologies, y'all. I gotta get my tarp down here so in case I drop some soil or some of this mulch, I can pick it up and not worry about losing it to the porch. So maybe I should take the tree out of the pot and look at the roots first so I can see what I'm working with. Yeah, let me do that. And if y'all see me constantly looking around, it's because it's real life out here. And I be looking for weirdos because it's weird. So, that's just how, yeah. Forgive me, but yeah. I don't got that type of time to do. Matter of fact, I'm gonna need my hurry and my gloves. And oh, y'all can't see over here now, can you? I'm finna take a look at this root system real quick and see what I'm working with. I don't know if I even have enough space. Maybe if I lay it all the way this way. Yeah. Okay, let me check the chat again. Badass Stang 93. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Jay's Life Out Loud. Good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I'm having a plant party for my Columnar apple tree, and I'm about to take it out of the pot right now and see how these roots is looking. And yeah. Maybe I should go one more time. Lord, I done put my gloves on the wrong hand. Maybe I should turn it so the roots are the other way and open it so I can fold it in one more good time. Or maybe I can get it. Yeah, no, I need all the area that I can use right now. And if you're just now coming in, this is my Columnar apple tree. Lord, I'm on the wrong side. I'm thinking. Okay, yeah. And it's getting cold here. Or should I say the weather is cooling off. Uh-oh. And I want to get it established at least a good 2 months before it starts getting cold. All right, let me check the chat again while I'm right here. We can hear you. Thank you kindly, Callie Bro J. I appreciate that. Good morning, Teresa. Wait, what happened? You could, okay. I see you, girl, Teresa J. I can't get to, because I need to see your name in order to pronounce it correctly, and I ain't gonna mess it up. But I see you. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I'm having a plant party for my apple tree right now. I got my tools over there, so it's been in this pot for quite some time. And I'm checking the root system. Okay. I think that might be it. Oh yeah, it's a good position. You want all in. These spider webs, y'all. Excuse me 1 second. I gotta wipe my face because I can't take them. They just everywhere. And it feel like they just sticking to me. Woo! And I'm not even halfway done. Did I just move the camera? My fault. I hope y'all can still see though. So yeah, okay, it must be just a flying spider up here. And sweetie, we can't have that. Or did I run into it with my, cause what is really, child, I can't. But anywho, carry on. Maybe I can get rid of some of these BDBs because they are everywhere. This is ridiculous. Like, what? How? I don't understand what's going on here. Like, this is throughout. Is I'm picking that up? I don't know. We're gonna figure it out, sweetie. If that's piled on there like that, I can only imagine. I should have bought something to soak you some roots in, because that don't make no sense. But that's okay. GMama got you. We gonna get you from buying this stuff. Cause what is that? Okay, you should be loose enough now. There we go. Yeah, I'm looking for bugs and all kind of stuff. It's a lot of dead roots, but it's a lot of good roots. I don't know what those little balls are, but they're only on top of the soil, which leads me to believe it's some kind of granular slow release fertilizer. Yeah, that's what that is. Oh, it's some good roots in the middle. And this is the stump. Lord, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, so this is why I prefer bare root plants, because you never know what you're getting. when you get an already established tree and it looked like it was trying to grow some healthy leaves up top, but the roots, okay, it's some of that stuff. Oh, because I was leaning it on the side. Uh-oh. Sorry, buddy, up there. Let me move you down a little more. But I am an avid root inspector when I get my plants, because sometimes, or yeah, I got a couple of stories I can tell you. The first one was my experience with root knot nematodes. Yeah, that was the most horriblest thing you can have in your pots. Oh Lord. It's root knot nematodes and not know what you're looking at. And that was the case of my very first grapevine. It had root knot nematodes from a second grapevine because I got greedy and wanted 2 grapevines. But I won't do that again. So I check all of my roots of my plants before I put them in my pots in my garden. Yeah, because we ain't got that type of time to do. And I see the stump already poking out of the side. So yeah. Let me check the chat again. Kenneth Wilson sent me some food from... Okay, that ain't my mail. Yes, ma'am. The Fresh Princess, good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Baloo's Clues, thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time, sis. Okay, am I caught up, y'all? I'm thinking I'm caught up. Uh-oh, something just clicked up. If fungal gnats got the roots, the pebbles could have been there to deter them. If fungal gnats got to the roots, the pebbles could have been there to deter them. I don't know, because I don't know about all type of deterrents that they put in the soil. I know about my amendments. That's why I'm removing a lot of... I see a lot of tree bark and possibly wood chips and soil, but I don't see anything to aerate the soil because it's very compacted. The roots are compacted. They're not growing in any specific direction. They're growing all over the place, and some are actually rotted out, and they were feeding it from the top because a majority of those green pebbles are on the top. The only reason they on the sides is because I'm rolling the plant around, and I already removed some, and I had them laying on the tarp here. But anywho, yeah, I'm finna uncompact it, if that's a thing, or air it out. Yeah, that's a better thing. So the good roots can figure out they got about to be somewhere else, and them older roots can just go ahead on and slough off. And plus, I need to have it fit inside of my container, and this is not what it is with all of this. I mean, it's very compacted. Like, all roots need aeration. This is not good. Like, I understand the concept of having wood chips and things feed the roots, but the roots need to be aerated in order to, they have to breathe too. Like, they can't be closed up like this and bound up. I mean, it is like, what is going on here? How long has this plant been in? And I can show you what I mean of the difference in the texture by taking the soil out of the middle. And this is what I mean by compaction. This is all tree bark of some sort. Could be some bark nuggets or something, which is okay. But the way that it's compacted, the tree is not able to breathe, nor is it able to take up nutrients. And the nutrients are only on the top. And I'll show you some soil from the top for a comparison. And this is the topsoil. Notice the difference? It's still compacted, but those green balls are throughout that topsoil. So if this has been in here for some time, and that's a slow release fertilizer, that's all I can say. But that's all right, hunty. That's why you finna get these couple of good months of growth. As much as I can give you. Because we replacing that, I believe, in minerals over here for my trees and everything. And this is why I have been converting my indoor garden to a majority of clay pebbles. And now that I have bonsai plants, I've been adding things like zeolite and pumice to my mixes. And if these words elude you, yeah, once you start understanding the benefits of what you need to provide, I ain't gonna say you, my fault, forgive me. I understand the other things that I need to provide my trees, specifically my fruit trees, with that I'm not getting with just using, let's say, compost tea. Because compost tea is just a supplement to which plants, even humans, cannot just grow on supplements alone. You need other things to enhance what you're supplementing is, or should I say, what you're supplementing is what you're not receiving normally. So that's what that is. And this is crazy how compacted this is around this, because that means that the inside must be some kind of peat moss or something. But anywho, I think this is about as good as I can get it for now, and it might be enough space. It ain't no need for me to trim anything. I'm just releasing that compaction because it was so compacted, like it couldn't breathe, period. And I don't have a stick, so I'm gonna have to figure that out right quickly. Somebody's gonna have to up one of these trellises so I can so put this in here, and I should have had something to soak it in. But yeah, you done lost some weight, girl. I'm gonna have to lean you up against something until I can get back to you. Okay. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with that stuff because, maybe I can compost it with something out here. My dry leaves, maybe, because, wow. RIP to that. Let me check the chat while I'm up here. Kenneth Wilkerson, did I say good morning? Thank you for scrolling through. I don't recall. Do you add beneficial nematodes to the grapevines too? Yes, ma'am. I use beneficial nematodes in all of my containers. And I'm applying my last beneficial nematodes, I want to say next week, because the temperatures are getting low. And I discovered that I have roly-polies throughout my bunny litter out here that I keep on the side of the house. So I don't want those to overwinter in my pots if I can help it. But it'll be my last go around until the spring with the beneficial nematodes, especially with I gotta make sure I treat my cayenne pepper because I've decided to bring it indoors. So I think that's the only one I'm bringing indoors. Uh-oh. Sorry, y'all. I'm reading the chat. I guess I'm touching too much stuff. Why you always gotta touch the doggone screen to scroll through the chat? They say if you cover the top of the soil with pebbles, it helps to prevent the gnats. I find BT water works better. Yes, okay, and it's a specific type of pebble also, because if you use those shiny, I don't know what they call them, but they got a glossy, they're attractive when you look at them. You don't want to use those. You want to use the actual, I have a whole bunch of, it's a bunch of varieties like I was listing, from pumice to zeolite. It's a lot of stuff out there that I would suggest you look up. And I actually use another high growth stones. They're not called high growth stones. They're called something or another, but they're very porous material. A lot of it is made out of clay. A lot of it is made out of volcano. I know the actual clay pebbles, or the leca, whatever you want to call it, is made out of clay, while the growth stones, that's what they're called, they're white, and they're very porous, and they're made out of a high heated glass. So, and I found a mix of the mixture because I use also perlite and vermiculite together, and a lot of people don't use that, but I do, because I find it beneficial that one actually absorbs water while the other one releases the water. So, or does that topsoil mix they sell for cactus? I can't see what that says. It is a fertilizer. Oh, them green little, yeah, I don't like that. Did it take care of the root knot? The beneficial nematodes, yes. And I tried a variety of things, but I found that beneficial nematodes, I don't have to use a lot of pesticides and sprays and whatnot, because what they do is they attack any larvae in the soil that is not beneficial to the soil. So this is why I use beneficial nematodes along with neem and mycorrhizae, because plants need, and vermicompost. Yeah, all of these things are needed that I have to add to my pots because they're not getting them. And looking at those, that was unfortunate. And I'm changing my soil mix. So should I relieve my... Oh no, I have a spill over there. I need to get that right quick. Jeez, okay, anywho. So this is the pot. Let me see if it's in the frame. And I have some decisions to make, but I know that I am leaving my comfrey because I just put this in, like I said, this season. I'm going to take these onions out and yeah, I already decided I'm not going to torment myself over them cucumbers and them beans. So that's what's going to happen with that. And my steaks is getting, oh, they is changing colors. Or should I say my trellis? Oh, I guess I should have unhooked you. Oh no, the sun is coming out. I can't believe it. I am not ready. I still got work to do. But I'm gonna get her done. Okay, so I need something to put the mulch in. Because I'm gonna be needing this mulch again, so maybe it'll fit. No, it ain't gonna fit in there because I got a lot in here. And to all my zone 7 and below, I hope y'all getting y'all plants ready because this cold is swooping in here fast as that heat. Here today, cold tomorrow. But what I'm doing right now is removing the top layer of my mulch because I plan on putting this back for my apple tree that I'm about to put in here. And I'm being selective because I want to give it enough room, but at the same time, okay, we're gonna leave you in there. I'll mix you around. Goodbye. I'll see you this winter for sure. Cukes, because I'm gonna be needing some cukes for this winter. I wonder, can I put this bean? Child, I'm finna try, because if you come up out of here real easy, I'm finna try to put my bean over here and see if I can still get some beans. I don't know. I still got a couple of days. Like 45 days. Can beans excuse me. Can this plant recover from the shock of being transplanted and produce some beans in 45 days? I don't know. Let me see. Because why not try it whilst I'm here? Okay, I don't know what that is, auntie. Okay, but let me get this because I'm sick of knocking it out and I'm here to do this anyway. Trying to move it to the side. Why? I'm taking it out of the hot. And I still got pine bark nuggets that ain't broke down from last season. So yeah, this pot is due for an upgrade. Ooh, it's a lot of hyphae in here. Is that from you? It's gotta be because you're a bean. Yep. Or should I say it's a lot of roots, y'all. And other. I'm rather proud of that. I might have to. Because baby, you came out of there like you. We gonna see. Woo, my back ain't what it used to be, Haunty, because I'ma check the chat again, y'all, in a minute. I'm gonna try to get this bean someplace to come back if it's gonna come back. Cause I ain't want to just tear it down. Is there somebody that ain't doing nothing with a clip? I should be clipped up. Let me check my inner pockets. Hey, I feel one. Ta-da! Okay. Cause you done bent down and everything. I'm gonna clip you to the tomato cause that's gonna come down next. Uh-oh. It's too big, but at least you're standing up. Okay, moving on. You're holding me up. I'm still removing the top inch of this planter because this is where my apple tree is gonna go. I need to put you down for a second. And I'm thinking I'm gonna have more than enough space since I have oh yeah, trim that root ball back. I want to leave one onion, which is the one on the side over there. And I'm going to use this onion. And I can spread the greens around. Where can I put you at? Okay, I'm going to put you over there for now. Where's you at? I'm going to put you in here. This is one of those nothing pots where I drop the nothings. I got an onion out of that pot. Could have been a walking onion because those are the only onions and it was a young one, so it has not produced any bulbs on the top this season. Let me check that chat again. People rolling up. I can't see not a thing on this side, y'all. Please give me a second. I use them together because they have different features. Uh-oh. I forgot what we was talking about. Girl, I'm sorry. My cucumbers are whooped. Yes, that's why I ain't concerned about no cucumbers, no squash, no. All of this is coming in, and I'm getting my plants ready for the winter because it's going to snap in here with a quickness, and I ain't trying to be talking about, oh, my, I should have. No, I ain't should have did nothing but what I'm out here doing right now. Good Eats Homestead. Good morning, sis. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Hang on one second, y'all. I got a delivery. Thank you so much. Mhm. Mhm. They early, yay! So we gonna set that off to the side. Oh man, I meant to show Mike my but I'll show him once I get ready to. Lord, we at an hour already, y'all. Okay, so what I'm finna stop doing is stop talking and get my tree in here. So, what are you putting them in the same pots? Okay, what am I forgetting here? What am I putting them in the same pot? Oh yeah, okay, this is what I'm doing right here, Blue's Clues. The old tree that was in the I guess you want to call a nursery pot over there is my new tree that is alive, but it needs some help because yeah, it's been in that pot for a long time. And I'm gonna bump it up into a bigger pot, which is this tree that is not living. I was just using it as a trellis for beans and cucumbers and something else I had over here. But yeah, I'm gonna take the good one out of there and put it in here, and I'm gonna get rid of the one that's not doing anything because it's taking up space, and I need this space in the bigger pot for my apple tree. The Analytic Gardener, good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Did I see you and speak? I don't recall. My experience was when the bark on the tree touched the other, they started getting stick. Don't let them touch. Oh, yeah, yeah. This is a columnar apple tree, so if there are or there were any crossing branches, I just cut them off. But now everything is growing up straight, and it had some diseased branches on there too. So leaves, they had some type of brown rust or something. But since I removed all that, it's been a couple of days. Like I said, it's looking pretty good. It's got some new growth. But this one is not alive, so I was just using it for a trellis, and since that onion done failed, it don't want to stay. I ain't mad because I've been digging around and I got some more digging to do. So I'm gonna have to go and get you, sis. You are beneficial, so please believe you will be used. But yeah, I need to lighten up my soil even more because I found that adding more minerals to my soil, my plants are doing better. So like I said, this is why I'm transitioning more of my plants indoors to clay and pumice and a bonsai mix that's very airy. Okay, you don't have to go this way. Airy and thin, because I supply my plants with all of the fertilizer. And this is what I meant about hyphae. I don't know if this is in the camera, but yeah. And I haven't used mushroom compost in a long time, and that was one of my favorite amendments. I want to say, what it was that? I can't remember. I'm not going to even hurt myself. But yeah, mushroom compost was one of my favorites. And something else I'm out of. Oh, I had to use glacier rock dust instead. Child, that thing was rotted. Is that the apple tree? It is. I don't understand. I done moved. Oh my goodness. And I hear it snap, crackle, popping. Child.
Okay, so I'm not gonna mess with you, but you done wrapped all the way around here, and I have confidence that you will be okay. So should I go on and take you out until I'm done, and then just put you back once I'm finished? I think that's what's gonna happen because I ain't gotta be all that careful while I'm moving these plants around. I can just get to doing. Ooh, sis, you in here good, child. I don't know if I want to leave you hanging on by a thread. Because you was doing your thing. Oh, Lord, I done broke it off. So, you'll be my marker. How about that? Because I gotta get this up out of here. Might as well move as much as I can. Okay, did that release something else on you? It did. Okay, how about that? Oh, you got one leg in? That's what's up. But I don't recall what that was either. Anywho, but wow, there's a lot of good stuff in here that's probably not gonna make it back. I'm gonna have to figure out. Okay, this is gonna be my longest live ever because I still gotta get this out of here and get my new tree in. And unfortunately, I don't have hyperlapse or know how to. Okay, somebody had a lot of white roots in here, Hunty. I don't know who that was from, but I know who it wasn't from. Mm-hmm. And it might be deep enough right there. Ooh, I'm hoping y'all can see that because I don't got time to be, yeah, I'm wondering if it's those little bitty bees because this tree got them in there too. But these ones are yellow or something, so don't worry, girl. I'm taking some of that junk up out of there. Just look at this.
There wasn't no saving you. Because what them roots was going to? Oh, them was your roots, girl? You had some white roots popping off, but you wasn't sending out nothing? Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna like that soil either. Like, dang. Hmm. I'm beginning to see a trend here. I don't know what that is. I don't like it. Yeah. Because there are a couple of white roots coming from this tree, but it is totally dead. Like, or should I say not alive. All the way down to the bottom. These roots are mush. Okay, so now I'm wondering. Actually, I'm not wondering because there's the stump right there. And it's in the same spots, the stump of this apple tree, as that one. So what I'm going to do is keep it above where it is because that'll make sure that all of that is at the bottom more. Yeah, so let me dig this out. Some more.
Out with the old and in with the new. Uh-oh, I don't want to miss my chart because we're going to be having to put that somewhere at some point. And I am missing. Okay, so I don't see it. What I'm looking for is, there it is.
Ooh. Hold on, I got an itch, I got to scratch. I have a piece of weed fabric at the bottom
Of my planters so that my roots, okay, airplane, don't circle around the pot. But, ooh, I'm gonna have to use some of this because I don't have any more soil. All right, let me get to mixing because I think I'm to the bottom. Nope, I'm not. Okay. Oh, there we are, because I see some. Yep, I got some down here too. Grow stones in the bottom of this pot, but it's still too compacted, if you will. Yeah, that's what that is. Matter of fact, let me check you
while I'm here so I can see. Just a little bit. And take out the stuff on the side. Okay, I can do that. Because we all the way to the bottom right now.
Okay, my fault. What I'm doing is removing a little bit more of this old compacted stuff. And then I'm going to start layering it up and mixing it in
so I can put my apple tree in and I'll be done. And what I brought out here is a combination of my new soil mix. Once again, like I said, I've been working on adding more minerals to my soil, and I'll be mixing it in accordingly with this stuff that's already out here. And none of this has any fertilizer in it because I provide all of my plants with a mix of water soluble fertilizer. I do use rabbit manure and vermicompost and things out here, and also indoors. So what I'm doing is fluffing out the soil and making sure that it's fluffy enough because we need some breathability, and I'm not doing this in too much because that comfrey is down in there. And I'm just working what I have. I don't have no new soil. I don't have no soil that I've been cleaning until I go through these pots. And right now I just wanted to come on in here and make sure that my apple tree has enough breathability in the pot in order to make it through the winter. And from me learning about all of these different substrates, or should I say potting mediums, I've learned the best mix for me is to use what I have available.
And I have a lot of these resources for the grow stones and what I said, permiculite. That's a new word because there is no such thing. One is vermiculite and the other one is perlite. Yeah. And cocoa coir for my hydroponic soil mediums because yeah, all of that is called or can be used in hydroponics. And this is what I'm converting a lot of my garden to. Might as well call it semi-hydroponics because there is some soil, but the rest of it is going to be this aerated material. Because I don't want root rot, which is what was going on with that pot because I can tell it's been in there for a long time, and after some time you need to check the roots of your plants to ensure they are healthy. And that's what I just did with this plant. And I probably should mix some up before I put it in there because it's looking like, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. So, hold one time, y'all. I appreciate y'all hanging with me. I understand people got things to go and places to be. So, yeah, hold on. I'm inching my way back over here. Let me check the chat again. Woo, y'all been kicking it, huh? I guess I've been talking for a long time. But I'm gonna have to mix up some soil, y'all, because this soil ain't like I like it. Growing what I eat. Gui, thank you for scrolling through. Did I speak to you? I'm not sure. Tag, good eat, sis. Good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. Food forest, permaculture. Good morning, Earthling. Thank you for scrolling through, Howie. Urban Gardening Chronicles. Good morning, sis. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I can't watch the chat, y'all. My fault, but I'm trying to hurry up because this is the longest I done been because I've been talking and all kind of stuff. Bowtie Life in the Garden. Good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Just saying hi. Super busy day. Will catch the replay. Thank you kindly. I truly understand. Pulled my gladiolus yesterday and have hundreds of bulbs. So pretty of new glass. Awesome, Howie. Ooh, these buses getting loud, y'all. Okay, I'm just scrolling. Everybody speaking. Okay, I'm caught up. So, what I'm going to do is mix up. Dang, I can only do a gallon with that, but if I empty the bigger one, the choices I have to make, I need to use the bigger one. So I'm going to have to empty out my mulch. And then I'm going to have to mix up my soil inside of the bigger container. And my gloves got wet. So this is my mulch. I'm going to have to come back for you. And I have to mix the soil in here because it's bigger. Sorry I don't have hyperlapse, y'all. But it is what it is till it's done. Dang, I feel this stuff scraping me through my... Glad I got my gloves on. Yep. So my soil is changing and I'm seeing a great benefit, especially in my bigger planters, which are these bigger planters out here. And this soil is moist, so I don't need to add water. But because those roots are extremely dry and they could do better. But hopefully this good mix. I be hearing stuff. I gotta look and see what it is. Cause I ain't as swift as I used to be. But yeah. Hopefully this good mix will bring it back from whence it is. And I wish I would have checked the roots yesterday, but I was trying to have something to do for today because I ain't want to be doing nothing. Okay, I think this is good right here. I'm trying to fill up the pot with roots as much as I can. And this is 2025. I need to document that because I won't have to come back out here until 27 or 28. 2027 or, yeah. Every 2 or 3 years to root prune my pots, or should I say my bigger planters, which are these. Alright, and I see I'm gonna have to mix some more because that ain't gonna be enough. Kids coming, getting ready to go to school. And I want to take the top off. And I just put some in there. What I'm thinking is I'm going to dig it down a little deeper and pile on the top, and then I'll be ready to cover it up. Oh, my lemon balm. Sorry, sweetie. Move over a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do, and we're gonna be ready to get it in the ground. Get it in the ground. I wish I had a ground to put it in. Get it in the pot. How about this? And I'm not gonna get to the middle because, yeah, I got those down there already. So this will be okay. Alright, so now that I'm about to put my apple tree in, the only thing I'm going to do is put some mycorrhizae all the way around the roots. And it's just water soluble. I can't see what y'all are seeing. So it will dissolve once water hits it. But this is what I'm going to apply to my roots. And to the inside of the container. And it calls for, I want to say, a teaspoon or a tablespoon per gallon or something like that. And I think this is like 7 or 9.
I can't recall, but it's pretty big. But like I said, it's what I can handle. hmm And we're gonna pray for you, honey, because them roots. Oh, Lord. Let me spin around without stepping on the concrete here. They is looking what? And once again, this is just mycorrhizae because there are a lot of good roots in here. And I want to give them some encouragement to come on down here and participate in this good plant party. Yes, I do. Ta-da! So now I just got to backfill and we are done with you. Uh-oh. I almost forgot about you, homegirl. That would have been ugly. And she don't even need none of that, but you getting it today, ain't you? As a matter of fact, let me put you closer to, because what I noticed about my comfrey is it does not do well on the edge of the pots, because the edge of the pots dry out faster. So planting it towards the middle is better for me as far as keeping it alive. And I want to say it would need to be a little higher because, yeah, I think I better raise it up. Because I still got to put mulch in here. Okay, bugs, get out of my face now because we ain't got this type of time to be. Uh-oh. Hold on, sis. I got you. I'm just trying to make sure of a number of things. Air pockets for one. And I don't have that much soil left. But I'm going to try to pack it in over here. So I have enough that I can raise it up on this side to be level with the top half of this pot. And I think that's it right there. Ooh, my bag, Lord have mercy. It ain't what it used to be, is it? Okay, so now I can make some more soil to put and fill in around the sides. And I'll be through because it is where it's going to be. Matter of fact, I can show y'all. I gotta touch my phone with my dirty hands, but that's okay. And it's been a while since oh my gosh, an hour and a half. Lord have mercy. Angela Calloway, good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. The price of food is crazy. I noticed folks in the village grew more food when I go pick up fruit trees. But now that I know, hey, boom, the fruit is gone. Yeah, that's why I be trying to get my junk when I see it, because I know other people be watching. And if you leave a fruit tree that you wanted to get, yeah, it's not gonna be there when you come back. Well, at least in my experience. This little apple tree creator. Thank you so much, Baloo's Clues. I truly appreciate your blessings. Yes, Lord, I do. Because we sure need some apples around here. I thought this was going to be my first season without apple tree because how I was moving in and losing plants. I was like, Lord, my apples, they just keep, yeah. So we're going to pray for you, honey. What a big prayer. Because, wow. All right, y'all, I'm finna mix up some more soil because I should have enough because all I did was pretty much move it around so I could get that one into the pots and air out the rest of this or some of it anyway. Because, yeah, it's all just clumpy and and then the rest of it, because I didn't bring enough, but it's enough to get me started. And I know what's in there versus all of that other clumpiness. And I must say, I'm feeling better now that I got me an apple tree back. I don't know what it was, but I was missing it. Looking at it every day, I guess that was torture for myself. Leaving it up as a trellis, but anywho, we got this one now. And I hope this is enough because, honey, my wrist is tired of twisting that saw. Okay, hang on, sweetie, because you're doing the lean. You say a little bit more? I got you, sis. Making sure that it's packed in there. Because air hose is bad news. And girl, now you want to be leaning. Don't do that. You just stripping. Because this is your time to stand up right now. There we go. There you go. You said just adjust the soil like I was talking about and you'll be all right. I got you. Okay, so I might have to use all of that then. But I'm going to continue to mix it with this because, yeah, I need to mix the rest of this up. And it's so wet, it got my gloves soaked. Okay, I'm finna check the chat after this good mix right here.
Yeah. Even the hood pets is waking up. Alright, let me check the chat right quick. Oh Lord, this is getting out of control. We are over an hour and 35 minutes. You are getting it done. That's what matters. Thank you, sis. I appreciate that, Blues Clues. Yes, indeed. I got to get it done. And the sun is coming up now, too. The price of food is crazy. Wait, did I already read them? Oh, my Lord. Where was I? Howie, wow. I'm picking from peaches. Okay, that ain't my meal. I don't know where I was at, y'all. Okay, yeah, because we done scrolled out of into the wrong area. That's where I scrolled out of. David Corey with Crop. Welcome in. Thank you so much. I appreciate the prayers. Yes, I do, because this tree. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God, y'all. A dog done got after a cat. That cat smart. He done hopped the fence. He done climbed on the porch. His owner got him now. Oh, that cat went by and he from the hood. He got away. He wasn't. All right, back to this. My fault, y'all. David Coy with Crop. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Mel's Garden, good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I hope I get everybody. I'm just mixing up the rest of my soil right here and mixing it in the container and putting it into the pot because it's getting cold. So I want my perennials to be ready for when the cold hits. Took out the old apple tree and this is the new apple tree. And this is who we praying for, y'all. Yes. Because we want some apples. Yes, I do. And how they had these trees, I don't know how they was growing in them nursery pots, baby. That's what happened to one of my other plants. I left it in the nursery pot. Like, yeah, it's gonna be okay until I get where I was finna be. No, ma'am. This is what I should have did before it got cold. Was put the doggone in a planter that I'm sure was going to stand up to the cold. And now that I'm sure this apple tree is not in one of those nursery pots and it's going to stand up to the cold, yeah, I feel more better about it. And once it drops another, I give it another 10, 20 degrees because we've been dropping to the 50s and the 60s at night. So once it starts dropping in the 50s and the 40s, I'm going to start wrapping up my trees and my pots for the winter. Just like some Christmas presents. Because I ain't holding them up this season. We in a new area that we have never been before. And yeah, it's open. I'm still trying to figure out the microclimates around the porch. And so far, I found a couple of good areas. And I want to move my grapevine from over there next season out into a open air area. Probably where I have my rain barrel. Oh, that worked out pretty good. I made it all the way to the top. I guess when you have a party for your plants, Sometimes it goes a little longer than expected, just like a real party. Mm-hmm. Okay, I see you rocking, sis. I got something for you. Matter of fact, I need to go ahead on and put the mulch up there. Because, okay, I see you. Mm-hmm. So these roots up here, I am not concerned about. I am going to mulch it. Okay, so y'all don't want to be, I see you. I'm finna move it all the way up some more. And make sure that the top of this crown is above the soil. Because it had a pretty nice root on there. And yeah, that's how that's gonna be. Do I have any? I ain't bring no scissors or no snips or no nothing. Sharp. Okay, well, all I can say is I need to use this. And this is comfrey. Chop, and the smaller and the more you chop, the faster it will break down. And the plant is over there. And it really don't. Did I bring some water out here? I'm not seeing it. Good grief. Anywho, put the mulch back on. So if you're standing up striker, you look like it because you're getting packed in here pretty good. Know that. Oh yeah, you good. And who gives a darn about okay, so I'm trying to think, do I want something else in here right quick? I would put that root in there, but I don't know how it's gonna act. Don't want to put the mint in there, it'll choke it out. How about because I got, maybe just, I don't know. I'm probably gonna try some lemon balm on this side because that's about to die out here too. And we'll see if it comes back because that's about the only other herb that I have out here that I know will come back that I would want with this pot. I was gonna put my yarrow. That's what I should put. Lord, I gotta dig it out. I think that's too aggressive for this pot. I'm just gonna have to get a bigger pot for that. Because the yarrow is huge, just like this mint. It's gonna have to get a bigger pot. I don't want to dig in here again, but I will. Because it's looking like I'm gonna put this whole container of lemon balm in here for the simple fact I'm tearing down my stuff. And that pot is broken anyway. And I need the space. Oh, y'all smell good, honey. Yes, you do. So, yeah, let's work this out. Lemon balm. I'm over here nervous like I'm messing with stinging nettle. I don't know. And I'm sitting up here smelling and knowing it's lemon balm. Hurry, hurry. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dang, that's a big root ball, bro. I'm here for it now. Because, yeah, we ain't got that much space, girl. And there was some thick roots over here. But that's okay. Because we gonna work this out. Ooh, not right there, not right there. Move over. Oh, but it's going down, so. Yeah, not into, but away from. Okay, so what I'm doing is I wanted to make it closer, but it's going to have to be on the edge. And I'm going to put this lemon balm in there just like it is. Is this all you down here, these roots, girl? That's amazing. If it is. But yeah. Ooh. Oh, that was you, huh, girl? So what I'm gonna do is make this so I can fit it into this pot on the side. I don't know where y'all can see this at. Probably up here. And let me see. Woo, my back. Come on back. We gonna get through this. That's what we gonna get through. Yep, y'all can see it. I can move y'all up closer. I lied. Maybe I can zoom. Oh, there we go. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, now let me check the chat while I'm here. Hey, Tag, I seen that already. Well done, GMama. Thank you, Howie. Appreciate it. Yay, love microclimates. And I got a bunch of different spots up here that all do different things, from more shade to no sun. Or is that the same thing? Did I make more sun and less shade? Yeah, something like that. But anywho, these roly-polies, man. Bye, baby, because what I'm doing is, ooh, y'all done got in there. All right. It's trimming down and back so I can get it to fit. I'm trying to find an area that is not a lot of growth in, and there's one right there. And then I'm gonna slide it in here with this apple tree, and this is lemon balm, which is an herb. Look like I might have to do the other side too, even though I tried. Well, maybe no. I'll go back a little bit further. Well, everybody can't make it, can we? Maybe if I take off of the side over here. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, one more time and you gonna fit? Okay. Okay, there we go. you said bring you up to soil level? About that much? Okay. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Get it in the pot. There. Ta-da! And I'll be putting some of this back, y'all. Dang, I wish I had some more. I'm gonna have to, Uh-oh. Now, if this lemon balm comes back next season, who's gonna be happy is me. Yes, I will. Because that means I have accomplished my mission. And have overwintered the plants as best as I could. Okay, so I got lemon balm on this side, comfrey on the other side, and my apple tree is in the middle. And now I'm just finna be finished mulching, and I will be finished with this project. And I'm trying to make sure my mulch is as thick as possible, because like I said, this cold is swooping in fast, and plus it needs to be mulched anyway for me, because I prefer to have my stuff mulched for both water retention and protection. Ooh, I don't know about that. I'm gonna cover that root up because I can see a root on the top. So if I can see it this high, yeah, I'm gonna cover that up. So I'm on. And we gonna hope you get established.
Child, did you lean back? When I was putting that doggone lemon balm in there.
Because it sure look like it. Hang on. Or maybe I'm just looking at it fine.
Oh no. You in there, and that's how you finna be.
Because trust me, when I tell you, you was in here, honey.
That's where you at. Woo! And I believe I'm done now. And wow, time keeps on ticking, don't it? Yes, it does. Let me check the chat while I'm here. Cool Forest, this is a real party, GMama. Yes, it is. Earthling Howie. I love having plant parties, uppotting and rearranging, and that's exactly what I'm going to be continuing to do because, yeah, like I said, it's getting cold. I'm about to be taking my melons in, and I really think my Pio de Sapo, I'm taking that because there is a raccoon and he keep doing flips and trips up here, and what he's not going to get is my melon. So let me get a picture of that one more good time because I'm taking this in. And it's yellowing. The skin is yellowing, I should say. Yeah. And it's a split on the top. I might be eating this as soon as I take that in the house. So, yeah. Oh, my fault. I left the doggone screen. I can't. There we go. Because it was huge, wasn't it? So, out with the old. This is the old apple tree that did not make it for whatever reason. It chose to um give up the ghost here. So, out with the old and in with the new. This is the new apple tree right here. It is a golden something or another. It's a columnar apple tree though. And then I put lemon balm in here for a companion plant along with um, the comfrey. So yeah, that's what's going on in here with this good apple tree. Plant party complete. Yeah, now I just gotta get my mess up, put my little apple tree back over here on the stand, and yeah, I am good to grow. My pole pot, I can't believe it broke. Well, I can. It's been out here a number of seasons, and the color is, and it's rusted. The bottom about to fall out. So I don't know. I might, repair that pot. And how did that mean it's time to go? Which it is, because I've been on here too long just to talking, and at least I had something to do. Woo! All right, y'all. Let me check this chat one more good time. Gardening is great. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time this morning. Good morning, Eloc Nation. The everyday life of an OCD chick. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Yes, we are finished with this good plant party, and I am happy. Yes, I am. Let me spend it one more good time. Miss Mel's Garden donated her gift to me from that good family reunion over there at Broke Farmer in the gardening club giveaway. And I got me another apple tree. This is what I got. I got it a couple of days ago. I painted the bark, and I got it out of the stupid pots, nursery pots. I got it out of the nursery pot, put it in one of my big sturdy containers for the winter, along with some lemon balm and some comfrey I'm hoping to see coming back. And yeah, we are finished with this good plant party, y'all. And I must say, I always feel good after a good plant party, but I'm still finna get my melons and possibly take down this eggplant here. So I'm hoping y'all having a very productive day today also. Woo, let me check the chat one more again. Cricket Peace, good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. Did I speak to you? It seemed like I spoke to you already. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Let me, yeah. Because I just had that on because it was cool out here. And let me check the weather again. Because like I said, when I came out here, oh, it's almost 70 now. It's like 68. Yeah, I can tell it's warming up because I needed to come out of that good cap. But anywho, I appreciate y'all. Yes, I do. Y'all time this morning. And this plant party is complete. And like I said, I hope y'all have a productive day because I got to finish cleaning up this mess that I just made. So, with that being said, heal thyself. It can be done. I'm out. Peace and love, y'all.